Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. So here we are, the session number 229 for Quranic Arabic Grammar, in which we are learning Nahu and Sarf of Surah Al-Mulk. And we were, Alhamdulillah, almost on verse number 28 of Surah Al-Mulk. And Sister Aisha was attempting this verse for us, verse number 28. And if you can come to the mic, and before I ask you to unmute yourself, I will ask all of you to type in the chat box, what type of ra'a is this? You have labeled who as maf'ul bihi, and you have labeled zulfatan as hal of that. So is it rayul basar we are seeing here, or rayul qalb? Very well done. It is with one maf'ul bihi. Whenever we are treating ra'a as an fail that has one maf'ul bihi, then we are treating it as a rayul basar, rayul basariya, and in that case, it's going to only take one maf'ul bihi, and the second word and a second ism is going to be, or it can be an ism, it can be a sentence as well, and that's going to be the hal of our maf'ul bihi, right? Do you all remember that how we have covered that in the past? In case of, I gave you an example of Surah An-Nasr, right? إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحُ وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا, right? Here, I think I have it down there somewhere. Okay. So is this clear to all of you? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so that was a little bit of a review of what I wanted to make sure that we have not forgotten totally about our Ra. And then when you see the next verse, which is going to be attempted by Sister Aisha today, there is again Ra'aytum. Ra'aytum. Here, what type of Ra is this? Is this something that we are thinking about, or we are literally seeing? Is it related to sight, just sight, or sight with insight? Very good job. It is about thinking. So it is Rayul Qalb. And if it is Rayul Qalb, then whatever comes after this Ra'a, that is from Af'alul Qulub, becomes Sadda Masadda Maf'ulay, right? It becomes Sadda Musadda, right? Very well done. So the rest, everything becomes Sadda Musadda for that. Do you all agree that the Jumla Shartiya that is going to be coming after this Ra'a, which is being treated as Rayul Qalb, then everything that is going to be following it is going to be Sadda Musadda Ra'a. Okay? Keep that in mind, inshallah, because that's going to change everything. If you would have not treated the first one as Rayul Basariya, you could have not called Zulfatan as your hal, right? Otherwise, you would have said that, who is Maful Bihi Awwal? If I treat it, which is not the context here it is literally the sight only. But if it is something that is ambiguous, that is in between, and I have to treat it as Rayul Qalb, then who becomes my Maful Bihi Awwal, and Zulfatan becomes what? It becomes Maful Bihi Sanin, right? And then I can say that, this is Rayul Qalb. But here it was not Rayul Qalb. It was literally seeing. It was a literal seeing being meant, right? When they will see it very near, their faces will be darkened, and for the faces of those who disbelieved will be, darkened, and they will be distorted and everything, right? So keep these things in mind. And inshallah, I will ask Aisha to continue. So we were at word rahimana. Remember one thing, the fail after in shartiya is going to be, we have covered it in the previous session. What was the status of the fail after in shartiya? Fi mahalli jazmin, right? Fi mahalli jazmin. But the sentence right after it, the whole sentence is going to be just la mahalla. Okay, the sentence is going to be la mahalla. Remember that. Okay, the whole sentence is going to be la mahalla laha, but the failure shart becomes fi mahalli jazmin, or it is jazm status when it is mudari. Is this clear to all of you? Alhamdulillah, that this fail is fi mahalli jazmin, but when you take the whole sentence is la mahalla laha min al-i'rab, because it is not zarf, it is a harf, right? In is a harf. If there was a lamma, iza, or kullama, then the jumla shartiya is fi mahalli jar after it. But when there is in before, when there is in shartiya in the beginning, the failure shart in particular is fi mahalli jazmin. Okay? If this has not been explained very clearly in the past, I want it to be very clearly, I want it to be very clear in your mind. The fail itself, either the fail is jazm when it is mudare, or if it is madin, then we call the failure shart as fi mahalli jazmin. Okay, keep that in mind. The whole sentence is going to be the whole jumla shartiya is going to be la mahalla. So this rahima, in the past, when Aisha and me were doing this, the Arab, this rahima is majzoom bil atf, but when I treat it as a whole sentence where there is maful bihi attached to it as well, then it is going to be, what is it going to be? Because there are two possibilities, either la mahalla for a sentence, or it's going to be fi mahalli jar. But if it is not fi mahalli jar, then what it is? It's going to be la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, alhamdulillah. So now Aisha, do you want to unmute yourself and start with fa? I cannot hear you, dear. Oh, okay. Okay, alhamdulillah. I think maybe you could not unmute yourself. Mhm.
Yes, I wasn't able to. Thank you.
So sorry.
It's all right. Okay, so I begin with fa. So fa, I studied and I think it's fa rabta because we have in shartiya.
Very good job. Very well done.
Okay. And also because the fail is not adjustment and it's in the beginning. That's why it's fa rabta.
So what are the 7 cases when you see fa'u rabita in your jawab? Do you remember those 7 cases where fa'u rabita is found with jawab?
Yes. It's 7 uslubut talb.
Not all of them are uslubutal, but some of them can be uslubutal. Yes.
Yes.
So what are those, if you remember? And sisters, you can start typing as well. If you want, you can start typing that there can be, if there is fa, you will.
If there is fa, if there is nafi, if there is jamid, if there is lan nasba, harfa, and then if there is amar.
So there is
and,
nafi, amar, then there is qad.
jamid,
Your sisters are writing qad. Your sisters are writing
qad
jumla
and jumla ismiya, and seen harf isbal wa sawfa.
Yeah, seen was so far is there, then you will find faw rabita. And if there is fail jamid after faw rabita, then you will, if the jawabu shart. So the 7 cases, just for the quick review of everyone in the class, I will show you the slide here that what are the 7 cases when I am expecting to see Fa'u Rabita with my jawab. And those 7 cases, I hope I'm able to find because I particularly added the slide here. uh, okay, one second. So I will start, I think, so if there is a Jumla Ismiya, which is Jawabu Shart, if you have Jumla Ismiya in your Jawabu Shart, you will see Fa'u Rabita, or if there is Fi'lu Talb, which is Al-Amr wa Nahi, right? If there is Qad at the beginning, if there is Ma Nafiya, if there is Harf Nasiba Lan in the beginning of Jawabu Shart, if there is Fi'l Jamid like Laysa, Ni'ma, Bi'sa, you will find Fa'u Rabita. And if you have your Jawabu Shart beginning with Seen wa Sawfa, Seen wa Sawfa, right? And then in case of Talb, you can find Istifham. Is Istifham also one of the Talb? What do you think?
No.
No, when you are asking something, when you are asking a question, isn't it a talb? You are demanding something from someone, right? Whenever a question is being asked, you're demanding someone something. So if there is
What
istifham,
about a rhetorical question? Then again,
yeah.
is it
So you, if there is even if there is a rhetorical question, but if it is a shart and jawabu shart,
okay?
you will find Fa'u Rabita. Okay, it is going to be under the category of talb. Under the category of talb, you can have amr, nahi, and istifham as well. Okay, so here you have your Fa'u Rabita. So what made Fa'u Rabita come there? What was in your jawab that made the coming of Fa'u Rabita is there is there is a question there, right?
Question.
There's a question there. So man here, as we have said, it is man istifhamia, right? Now your
Yeah.
man is man istifhamia.
One
So
is Sifamia, and should I continue?
yeah, absolutely. Please continue.
Thank you. So out of 12 cases of istifham, I think it's more like a form of debasing in the form of question, that is at-tahqir, or it can be sarcasm, at-tahkum.
Yeah, it can be. The purpose is that we will go over it after we are finished with our Arab. You
Okay.
can tell me. So man is istifhamia. After man
One
is
is istifamia. Then we have fail mudare with the ya as sign of mudare,
good
and
job.
it's marfu with the matu zahira.
Very good job. And who is the
It
doer?
makes doer is huwa.
Very good job.
Yujirul kafirina makes idafa. Al kafirina
Al
is
kafirina
maful.
is not an idafa. Al kafirina yujiru, who will
Okay,
save
okay.
them, protect them. So al kafirina, you have a fail and a file. The next thing that you should look for is your mafulun bi.
Maful bihi.
So al
And it's mansub bil ya. Ya in the kafirin is the doer for Jama Muzakkar.
No, it's not a doer. It's just a sign of your mansoob status, right?
Okay,
It is
okay.
making your word nasb status. This alamatun nasb in this word in this ism is this ya, right? Yaul Arab, which is called Yaul Arab, is a sign of nasb status of al
Ya
kafirina,
ulama.
and al kafirina is it is your maful bihi for fail
Bihi.
yujiru, right?
So
Min
are we going to mark this Jumla Ismiya with man as Mubtada and Yujiru as Khabar?
good job. And what about, let's just finish the sentence after yujiru, right? Min
Okay.
azabin is going to be jar wal majroor.
Jar majroor, and Azabun is majroor and muta'alliq bil fi'l, and
Yeah,
it's also Mawsuf, and Alim is sifa of Azab.
very good job. Barakallahu fiki. Very well done. Very well done. Okay, now I will take a pause here, and I am going to now ask you the possibilities of Arab of man istifhamia, right? Man istifhamia. First question is it for akil or ghair akil? Well, why are we using man istifhamia? What is it used for? Is it used for akil or ghair akil? For intelligent beings or for unintelligent beings or like objects. We ask use a question using man istifhamia for akil, right? Who will protect you? Who will protect the kafirin from the painful punishment, right? So it is akil. If it was ma is used for ghair akil, right? Ma is used for ghair akil, and sometimes it is can ma be used for akil? What do you think, sisters? Yes, ma can be used for ma can be used for akil as well when we want to know the hakikatu, hakika of the akil. Yani ke what is the real worth of that akil? Like ma ashabul yamin, right? So ma can be used for akil as well. Very well done, dear sisters. So here this man is for akil, right? Ma can be for both akil and ghair akil, but mainly used for ghair akil. So now when it comes to Arab, why are we going to call this mubtada? That is a question. Why is this man mubtada and not something else when there is a sentence after it which is jumlatul failure? What made it mubtada of the sentence? Can anyone answer? And it can be anyone. You can I can more so yes, who wants to come and answer this? You can help. That's okay.
Sister Saima, so yujiru is one of the fail mutaaddi,
Yes.
right? So
Mhm.
it takes, as it's taking its maful bihi, it's already engaged.
Yes. So
man,
you can continue.
so that is the reason man is going to be mubtada, because there is no need to say this is my maful bihi muqaddam, because there is already a maful bihi present.
Do you all agree with her?
I think this man is Ujiru's huwa yadillu the file.
Mhm.
Is it the yadillu to man? It goes to man.
Yeah, it is going to. Yes, it is Yudillu.
Yeah, so file cannot come before fill.
Yes,
So that's
and
why.
also, and anyways, if even you did not know the context or anything, your fail is already engaged, right? Your fail was already engaged with al-kafirina, al-kafirina. So you are going to say that this is going to be mubtada of the sentence. And as you have very rightly mentioned, Sister Diba, that there is a huwa that is going back to man. Right? The huwa and man are one and the same thing. This huwa is going back to man. Therefore, we are going to just call this man because there's only a possibility of a file for this man, which is impossible. It is impossible for a file of jumla failure to come before fail itself, right? Can file ever come before fail in jumla failure? Never ever going to come before fail. So this man is going to be man istifhamia mubtada, and the rest is the khabar, as Aisha has correctly identified it as. And if I ask you the status of this sentence, the status of jawab, what is the status of jawab that has in shartiya and has a fa before it as well? When fa rabita or izafu jaya, what is the answer, Aisha?
Fi mahalli jasmin in case of izafujaya and fa rabta.
Very well done. Very well done.
Otherwise, it's going to be la mahalla laha.
Very good job. Very well done. Very proud of you. Beautiful job, Aisha. Do you want to continue, Aisha, with the next
Yeah.
with the next words?
Yes, if nobody else wants to go, I can.
Yeah,
I can
please.
just- Okay, so kul again is Amar with the second person anta,
Mhm,
and it's a beginning new sentence. So jumla is janafia.
mhm,
Huwa is again mubtada and damir munfasil.
mhm,
Fi mahalli rafin. Ar-Rahman is the khabar of mubtada. Again raf. But mafulul call, it's fi mahalli nasb. Hello.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I think, sister, sisters, make sure that if you are you have unmuted yourself, you please don't speak, or you keep yourself mute then. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
okay, so it's also khabar, so it's rough, but in case of mafulul qawl, it's going to be fi mahalli nasbin.
The whole
Aman-
sentence is going to be in fi mahalli nasbin. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole sentence, the maqulul qawl is going to be fi mahalli nasbin. But here you have in maqulul qawl your jumla ismiya, huwa is mubtada, ar-Rahman is the khabar. Then you are seeing amanna bihi. What is amanna?
Amanna is the fail with the fail madi and naul fa'il.
Very
But
good job.
aman and noon sakina and na becomes shadda and noon. So it's bihi is maful bihi.
No,
or
bihi is jar wal majroor. It is
jar
jar.
wa majboor mutaalliq bil fail.
Very good job. So now you have he is a Rahman.
Hmm.
We believed in him. Is it the khabar number 2? Can it be khabar number 2 for huwa?
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah.
you say he is a Rahman. We believe in him is something which is coming up next as a khabar for huwa. And it's going to be, if this jumla failure is the khabar of huwa, what will be the status of amanna bihi?
Amanna bihi, then it's going to be fi mahalli rafin.
Yes, because the khabar is either rafin status or fi
Yeah.
mahalli rafin, right? The standard khabar of jumla ismiya is either raf when it is a mufrad ism, or it's going to be fi mahalli rafin when there is a sentence that is
Yeah.
coming up as a khabar, right? So now wow is your
Atf and alayhi is jarwar majroor with the damir muttasil he,
Mhm.
and fa is at. Should I move on?
Yeah, tawakkalna. Yeah, tawakkalna.
Okay, tawakkalna is fail mudare with ta is sign of mudare, and it's fi mahalli rafin, and na is again damir munfasil na.
Is
Maf'ul bihi.
munfasil or muttasil? Munfasil means a separate with a
Muttasil,
fasila. It is
muttasil.
muttasil, right?
The adjacent
Can
joint
we
one.
see na'ul fa'ilin in fail mudare? Does na'ul fa'ilin come in fail mudare or is it comes in fail madin?
It comes with madi.
Yeah, it comes only with madin. So now think about tawakkalna. Is it fail mudare or fail madin?
It's madi.
It is fail madin. Why is this ta there? What is the ta doing there?
Or
It is they are certain af'al.
okay, it's the root letter.
No,
Tawakkal.
it's not the root letter. Waw, kaf, lam are the root letters. It's not the root letter. So
Okay,
if
it's from the family that has ta in the beginning.
yes, it is a family with that. It is from a ta family, right? So it's a fail that is coming from your ta families. And how many ta families have we covered in our course?
3, 5, 6, and one more.
Yeah, and one more is family
8.
number 8. Very good job. What is different in family 8? Which is not the case in 5 and 6. How is ta different in family 8 from 5 and 6?
Ta is after the first root letter.
In which family it is after the first root
Fa,
letter?
fa kalima and lam kalima. Yes.
So it comes after the
Fa kalima.
fa kalima in family 8, but in case of 5 and 6,
It comes before the root letter.
yes, first root letter comes before the first root letter. And then this family that you are seeing here is also a shadda family, right? Just like allama, it also has a shadda. There is a doubling of the ainul kalima. So among your 3 groups, there is a first group in which your fail is mazid bi harf. The second group is mazid bi harfain. There are 2 extra letters. And the third group is mazid bi salasatil ahraf. So if I have to ask you that which group does this word belong to? Is this mazid bi harfain or mazid bi harf or salasatul ahraf?
2 harfain.
Yeah, it is mazid
And shadda.
Yes, very good job. Very good job. Barakallah fiki. Now let me ask some other sister to finish this. فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ مَنْ هُوَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Barakallah feek.
Okay,
Very well
thank you.
done. Sister Fashabi, do you want to start with فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ?
I start with ayah 30.
Do you want to finish this one where Aisha stopped? Because I asked already her, I have asked her a lot of questions. So, or I can ask somebody else to do this part. فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ مَنْ هُوَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Who wants to
I
work?
try.
Okay, you can try.
Fa is istinaf, harf. Seen, harf istiqbal.
Mhm,
Ta'lamuna, fail mudari.
mhm,
Wawi jama'a, marfu bit thubutin noon.
mhm,
Man is mubtida. Huwa zamir fasl.
mhm.
Dalal, jar majroor. Mubin, sifa of dalal.
Okay. So how will you connect? You have called man mubtada. So what is going to be huwa?
Zamir fasl. Man mubtida.
Hmm?
Then both ways, talamuna, fail, file. Man huwa fi dalal mubin. Maful to fail talamuna.
Very good job. And in this sentence, with the maful bihi, when we are looking at this maful bihi, can we, and we are, you have started treating it as jumla ismiya, right? You call this man
Yes.
as mubtada, then huwa will
Yes.
become what? If this is mubtada, you are calling man as mubtada, you are going to make huwa your khabar.
Khabar, sorry. Khabar.
Problem.
Khabar.
And the lalim mubin will become your.
Mutalik bil khabar.
Very good job. So it's simple, right? And then the whole sentence is going to be what in status?
Fi mahali nasbin.
Because it is.
Because a maful to
Yeah.
fail talamuna.
Okay. When a sentence is coming as a whole sentence is coming up as a maful.
Maful al call.
No. It's not makulul qawl. With alima and ra'a or fail like hasiba, what do we start? Yeah. So this is what is the.
Maful.
Yeah, they take the two maful and the sentence, or if there is a
Sentence complete the two mafuls requirements.
yeah, so if they are, you are seeing a sentence after them, like you are seeing a sentence after alima or dhanna, what is the name for that? Do you call it? Sister Faisa has already typed it. You can, see what she has typed.
Zanna wa ikhwatuha.
After, yeah.
Sadda matsadda.
Yeah, you can call it sada masada mafulai alima, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is going to be, and you have very correctly identified everything. Barakallahu fiki, very well done. If you are calling this fa as istinaf, if you are
La mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
the sentence is going to be la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Okay, now if I say that there was a sentence before this fa, and if I want to call it fa rabita li shart mahzuf, if I treat it as fa rabita li shart mahzuf, that there is a shart before it that has been omitted, that is not there, but it is implied here, what will be the status of the sentence in that case?
La mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
No, but if I say that there's a jumla shartiya that is not there,
Mahallin jazmin.
yeah, fi mahalli jazmi.
Jazmin.
Usually those sentences are starting with in, and then you see fa rabita connecting shart with jawabu shart. And why is fa rabita, why it can be treated as fa rabita? Because fa rabita is usually seen when your jawab is beginning with seen wa sawfa, fail jamid, right? And here we do have a part, right? So we can, either just simply call it istinaf. That's going to make job very easy. And the whole sentence is going to be la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Right? But we can say that, then you will soon know who is in the clear, if you really, really want, don't listen right now, then soon you will know who is really, really in a clear misguidance And in that case, when we are treating fa as rabita for shart mahzoof or for shart muqaddar, then your sentence following fa becomes fi mahalli jasmin. Okay,
Yes.
easy. Okay.
Yes.
Now the last verse,
Kul,
verse 30.
kul, fail amr,
Mhm,
anta, zamir,
mhm,
mustatir, file, new topic, start,
mhm.
jumla istinafiya, la mahalla, min al-irab, hamzat istifam, ra'aytum, fail madi, ta, fa'ilin, mim, masculine, plural masculine,
Yeah.
رأيتم is مفعول for fail كل في محل نصب
The whole
in
sentence, yeah.
مقول القول
Mhm.
in حرفية شرطية جازمة أصبح فعل ناقص ناصف معكم معه مضاف كم مجرور بالإضافة اسم أصبح غورا خبر أصبح second مفعول in أصبح معكم غورا جملة شرطية second مفعول for fail رأى فا جواب الشرط begins with فاء رابطة من استفهام من
Why is fa rabita there?
because man start with istifham jawab shart
Very good.
or
Yeah, because your jawab is beginning with.
man is my mubtada
Mhm,
ya'tikum khabar fi'l mudari marfu kum maf'ul bihi
mhm,
fi mahalli rafin khabar bi harf ma'in majroor
mhm.
जार मजरूर मुरक्कब जादी मुतालिक यातीकुम
Very good.
मनी सिफा ऑफ मा इन फाउ रब्ता जवाब शर्त एंड विथ माइन फी महली जस्मिन एंड जुमला इसमिया मन यातीकुम फी महली रफी.
So yeah, so let me just say whatever you have already said. So fa is beginning your jawabu shart because there was man istifhamia following. There was man
Yes.
istifhamia following fa ur rabita, and therefore this fa ur rabita's position or presence is justified because there was a talb after it, and you call this man istifhamia as your mubtada because the fail coming after this is yati, that is already engaged with kum, right? It
Yes.
already has its mafulun bihi. It is always mashghul with kum, and then the sentence yatikum bima'in ma'in is your fi mahalli khabar because it is a khabar of man which is man istifhamia mubtada, right?
Yes.
You said that this yati is marfu. Can you tell me what is the sign of rough status here? How do you justify that this is rough in status?
दम्मतुल मुक़द्दरा.
Very good job. Very well done. It is marfu bid dammatul muqaddara. Very well done. Barakallahu fiki. And when it comes to the status of this whole jumla shartiya wa jawabu shart, what are we going to?
फी महली जस्मिन.
No.
في nasbin because of the second maf'ul of failed ra'a.
It is not the second maf'ul. You're just going to put it together, right? It is fi mahalli nasbin because ra'aytum, the thing becomes like sada masada, right? You are treating it like it's like just acting like one whole chunk. It's acting like masdarul muawwal, right? So the whole thing becomes your sada masada. So that is why you just you don't just say maful bihi awwal or sani because this is sada masada kind of a situation because there's a sentence coming after ra'a, just like the sentence jumla, this whole sentence. I'm not going to pick maful bihi awwal or sani here, right? I'm just going to label in ahlakni Allahu wa man ma'iya rahimana faman yujirul kafirina min azabin alim as sadama sada mafulai ra'a. Same here, it's going to be the case. It's going to be sadama sada. Is this clear?
Okay.
Right? Because you are seeing a sentence following ra'a, right? When there is a sentence, you start thinking about sadama sada. Same is with alima, right? You just did the ta'alamuna.
Yes.
The whole sentence, we are calling it sadama sada fi mahalli nasbin. Similarly, is going to be the case with in asbaha, right? And if I ask you the status of asbaha, which is fail nakis, you just told me it's a sister of kana, and we have covered it around session number 70 or 80. It was more so it was you may find it in session 80, close to in session 80. If I ask you what is the status of this fail shart, it's coming
Mabni.
huh
Mabni.
the fail madin is mabni al fatha, but because of in shartiya, fail shart becomes
Fi mahalli jazmin.
very good job. Very good job. It becomes fi mahalli jasmin, right? If
Yes,
you have
yes.
a fail madin after in or any advatu shart jazima, if you find madin after it, you call it fail madin. Just the fail madin is going to be fi mahalli jasmin, right? Now together the whole sentence is nas because it is a maful bihi for ra'a, but the thing here in the sentence itself, asbaha is fi mahalli jasmin. The status, the whole sentence, if I ask you the status after in, is la mahalla by itself. The whole jumla shartiya is la mahalla, but felu shart is fi mahalli jasmin. And then you already have covered this, that because of faw rabita, the jawab is going to be fi mahalli jasmin. But if there was no fa here, Sister Fashabi, what will be the status then? If there was no fa or there is no izafu jaiya, the status of jawab.
La mahalla min al-i'rab. La
Yes.
mahalla min al-i'rab.
La mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Is this Suratul Mulk clear to everyone? Is it everyone understanding how we are attempting each and every word, each and every letter? How many of you have really understood it?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So let's just, I want you to go back. Tabarakallahu, my dear sisters, Aisha and Sister Fashabi, I very, very much appreciate you both. Very well done. You both, my dear sisters. Okay. So you can all now mute yourself, and I can, now anyone can unmute, and I can pick a few of you and to do the surf, and then we can review whatever we have covered in the past, inshallah. Okay. So we stopped for our surf at verse number, I think it was verse number 16, or I think we stopped for our surf. So real quick, amintum. What is going to be the surf of word amintum? Family one. Sister Faiza, I want you to unmute yourself and just, if you can, let me know. Otherwise, I can pick somebody else. I want you to show sisters how it's going to be done when what is my expectation of people attempting surf.
Oh, Sister Tasneem, Sister Simon, Sister Tasneem has also unmuted, so you can pick any one of us, maybe.
Sister Tasneem, do you want to do
No, you
this?
tell, I'll tell later. I'll tell later. You tell this first, how you want it, no?
Okay. Faiza, amintum. When you look at this
Okay,
word,
so I'm looking at the word carefully. There is no added letter. What the ending is just a Madi ending. So this is family one. And what else do I need to tell?
So,
Amana.
So the next thing, after you have figured it out that this is family one, what is the second thing that you need to focus on now? Once you have figured out the family one, what is the king of family one?
Oh, so the Ain Kalma.
Ainul Kalima. And if your Ainul Kalima has a kasra, how will
Samia.
you are going?
Samia or Hasiba. More common among these two is the Samia.
So you think this word belongs to Samia family?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. If I asked you what is the file for this word?
Tau filing.
No. I'm ismu file. What is the ismu file for aminto?
Ismu file. Maybe ismu file. Oh, ismu file is the fa'ilun, right? Aminun.
Very good job. Very well done.
Yes.
Now let's do, because we have not done mahmuz. You guys have not done mahmuz with me. So I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to test you more on mahmuz. I'm going to do mahmuz when I am going to cover it with you all. Okay, inshallah. So I want you to focus on yursila now.
So yeah, but the Dhamma reminds me of three families which has 4 letters in their Madi. So this one is Arsala, Yursilu. So family 4.
Okay, so whenever you have a fail mudari with alamatul mudari madmuma, with a dhamma on alamatul mudari, you only then focus on, in case of mazid fihi, when it comes to mazid fihi, you only focus on 3 families, which are going to be either aslama yuslimu, allama yu'allimu, jahada yujahidu. This word did not have doubling of ainul kalima. So this word, when a word does not have doubling of ainul kalima, the word cannot be from family number 2 or bab taf'il, right? The word does not have an extra alif, so it cannot be from jahada yujahidu or it cannot be from bab mufa'ala. Do you all agree? And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So the only family left is aslama yuslimu. Sister Faiza, what happens in, what is mazid in aslama yuslimu?
Hamzatul Qata.
What happens to hamzatul qata in fil mudari?
It is mahzuf.
Very good job. For ease of, it's very cumbersome to you arsilu, what would have been difficult to pronounce. Does it come back?
Yes, it does come back.
It does.
It comes back in Mastar.
It is in masdar, but what about your fail? So there are 3 fail, right? In your fail, sarf sagir, when you do sarf sagir, you have 3 fail, right? One is your fail madin, then fail mudare, and then failul amr, right? From mudare, you can make fail nahi as well, but the fail nahi is basically just the la nahiya with mudare itself. So we can basically, we have 3 sigas there, right? So the fail, the fail that it comes back in is, it comes back in your failul amr, right? So you do have hamzatul qata, which is your mazid letter in family 4 in fail madin and failul amr, but you don't find it in fail mudari. Very well done. Barakallahu fiki, my dear sister. Is this clear to all of you? Tasneem, you have raised your hand. You want to do the next one? Okay, Tasneem, your word is ta'lamuna. Now, tell me, how are you going to identify this word? Let me unmute.
Fa is again ataf.
It's you just focus on surf now. You are just going to focus.
Okay. Sa ta'lamuna, so it goes in mustaqbil. Istiqbal with sin. Ta'lamuna is mudari, and it's for the hazir jama. Ta'lamuna. Wow is the file.
Very good.
Antum.
Yes. So when it comes,
there is no edit letter.
Yeah.
No, there's no edit letter, no.
So is it it is salasi mujarrad or mazid fihi? What do you think?
No, it's salasi mujarrad. Alima.
Alima. So when you're saying that this is coming from alima and this mudare has a fatha on ainul kalima, so
alima ya'lamu, no?
Yeah.
This is daraba, yadribu.
So alima ya'lamu. Is it daraba yadribu or sami'a
No,
yas?
no, sorry. Dar alima ya'lamu samia.
Sami'a yasma'u, right?
Samia yasmau. Yes. Sorry.
No problem, my dear sister.
Okay.
When you see this word nazir, and it is,
Nazir.
what is the version of this?
Nazir is fa'il, no? On masdar based on fa'il, wazan of fa'il.
Yeah, so it can be masdar, and it can be a pattern for what else? Because now we are focusing on sarf.
Isim,
It can be a pattern for sifa, mushabba.
sifa, fa'il, jamil, like all this, no?
So it can be a pattern of sifa mushabba, the person who is warning a lot and who's been ever warning, who always
Yeah.
has been warning the people, right?
Khabardar karne wala, na? Khabardar karne wala.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to do the next one, or should I have
Yes,
someone?
yes. Now I'll do kazzaba. Kazzaba is from bab tafil with the tashdid and
So is it
takzib.
the first
Masdar is
sentence?
takzib.
Yeah. So first,
Kazzaba yukazzibu.
Hmm.
Takzib is amar and takzib is the masdar.
Okay, and it is
And
mazid fihi or mujarrad?
it's mazid fihi, no? Bab tafil.
Very good job. Barakallah.
Because of tashdid. I
Very-
love the works. That's why I'm ready to answer. I'm little weak in Arab. Still need a little more practice.
Nahin,
I joined
barakallah.
your basic group also to thorough my what I had learned before was different from what you're teaching me. I don't know how. Yeah, that Musa Isa, I have learned it as Mabni and many things. So that's why I joined your basic group again. I love Arabic grammar for the
Alhamdulillah, sister.
I want to reach the level, inshallah.
Inshallah. So I will ask now, barakallah fiki, my dear sister Tasneem. I'm going to now ask
Jazakallah.
Ameen
Auntie
Vayaki, my dear sister. I will ask sister, can I ask sister Azra to do this word yarau? Azra, unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Azra, mujarrad or mazid fihi?
Mujarrad.
If you have to give it to mujarrad bab, which bab can be the possibility for yarau? Focus
Babe.
on
Ain kalima.
Ain kalima, and having your focus on you're here, your ainul kalima is not even visible the way it should be. So what do you think can be the possibility? Just it's irregular and we have not covered irregular, but just if you have to take a guess.
It's babe seen.
It's madin is ra'a. You have seen the word ra'au in the end of the surah. So if I say that it is ra'a yara, both madin and mudare have a fatha, kind of a fatha on ainul kalima. So what is the
Yeah.
possibility when both madin and mudare have ainul kalima with fatha? Which family?
Babe fa fataha.
Fatah. Very good job. It is from Fataha family. But I will want you to do this one. Yakbid now.
There is qaf ba dad. So yeah, it's gonna be daraba yadribu, family one, mujarrad.
Very good job. It is mujarrad because there is nothing added. Ainul kalima has a kasra in fail mudare. The most common family then is daraba, and this word will go to daraba family. Very well done, Azra. Do this one as your last one. Yumsiku.
So root letter is mim, seen, kaf. Ya is additional. Ya is mudare sign.
Hmm.
So mim, seen, kaf. So it's mujarrad.
When your ya kalim alamatul mudare is madmuma.
Oh yeah. It's family 4. Aslama.
Very good job, because now you cannot see the additional letter which is hazab here, right? your Hamzatul Qata is not visible here, right? It gets dropped, right?
In
We just
Mudare,
did that.
yes.
So, but when your Alamatul Mudare is Madmuma, then you have to think about family number 4, right? Even
Ji.
you are not able to see additional or a mazid letter in fail Mudare, but because your Alamatul Mudare is Madmuma, you must think about family 4, right?
Ji.
Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki, my dear sister. The next word is Ar-Rahman.
Is Falan pattern pe?
Mhm.
And Sifa? Mushabba.
Sifa Mushabba pattern. We have, dealt it as, we have been treating it as Sifa Mushabba. And Falan pattern is a pattern that is common in between. It can be a pattern for Sifa Mushabba. It can be a pattern for Sigatul Mubalagha as well, right? It can be a pattern for Fa'alan, can be a pattern for Sigatul Mubalagha as well. Keep that in mind, inshallah. So the last word, let me just and say. So what about Basir? What do you want to call this Basir?
It's Fa'il. Sifa Mushabba.
Very good job. Very well done. If I ask you Yansuru, which is the last word for you,
So non-Swad is root letter. It's no extra word, so it's family 1, Mujarrad, Babe Noon, Nasara Yansuru.
very good job. Barakallahu fiki. Very well done. Azra, very proud of you.
Jazakallah.
Ameen Vajaki. Al Kafiruna. Who wants to volunteer next? Okay, it's your Mujarrad, family 1. It is your Ism, file. Very good job. It is Ism file from family 1. Okay, if I who can do the Sarf Saghir for it? Who can unmute themselves and do the Sarf Saghir for Kafa Ra? Dilruba, do you want to do that? Now I have to pick you guys. Sister Rabiha, no one wants to volunteer?
Gee, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Kafara yakfuru.
Mhm.
Kafara yakfuru. Kafiran. Kafara yakfuru.
Okay.
Kufrun.
Yeah.
Fahuwa kafirun.
Mhm.
Kufira yukfaru.
Kufran.
Kufran fahuwa makfurun. होता कोई word?
हाँ, मकफूरुन अभी हम तो वो बसर बना रहे हैं ना उसका, तो you can just say, yeah.
Makfurun. Okay. Because I never come across makfurun word.
Yeah, it may be something you cannot make a second line out of, but we are just our practice we are doing it, right? So
Okay.
what will be the fail amr for this?
What kafara yakfuru. Ukfur.
Ukfur. And what will be the fail nahi?
La takfur.
Very good job. And what will be the ism zarf?
Makfar. Makfur.
Yeah, makfarun, makfirun,
No,
makfar.
makfaratun.
Right?
Makfaran.
So that's enough. Barakallahu fiki. Very well done. Barakallahu fiki. Okay. So my dear sisters, for the surf of the rest of the surah, I'm just going to continue with our old pattern. I think since most of you may not be able to come to the mic, but inshallah, let's see how much we can cover. Inshallah, we have few minutes, or we have right. We have 6 more minutes. So yarzuku. What is fail yarzuku coming from? It is coming from Nasara. Yansuru, right? And the Ainul Kalima is Madmuma. Based on Ainul Kalima, we know that this is Yarzukukum. Can it be, there is another fail from Bab Salasi Mujarrad that will have Ainul Kalima Madmuma, which is Karuma. Very good job, Aisha. Can this be from Karuma family? Can it be razuka, yarzuku? Why not, Sister Rabiha? Why not? Yes, you are right. Karuma family can never take maful bihi, right? Yarzuqukum, he provides you all. This you all is mafulun bihi for yarzuku. So this is the reason that this fail can never ever be from Karuma family, because Karuma family is going to be always lazim with no mafulun bihi. However, fail razaqa yarzuku, we know it is from bab nasara, it's very common bab, but the reason, the grammatical reason why this can never be from Karuma is that this word takes this fail takes maful bihi, but of all of Karuma family can never take maful bihi. Okay, amsaka is mazid bi hamzatul qata. Amsaka yumsiku, we have found its mudare, and since it is mazid bi harfain and the harf that is mazid is hamzatul qata, this word is going to go to family 4. Rizq is going to go to which family? It's a masdar. Can it be the masdar from mazid fihi? Does it sound like islaman or if'alan, taf'ilan, mufa'alatan, fi'alan? Or does it sound like tafa'ulan or tafa'ulan or infi'alan or ifti'alan or istif'alan? No, it sounds like it's a masdar of family 1, right? It is from nasara, razaka yarzuku rizqan, right? It is a masdar from family 1. This one I'm going to skip for now, and utuvun or nufur I'm going to also, they can be the masdar, but lajju I'm particularly skipping for now. Okay. Lajju, can it be? But since Sister Azra already typed her answer, I'm going to just ask you guys, can lajju be from family 2? Why not? Why not? Yes, it is not from family 2. Not every shadda is going to go to family 2 or family 5, right? Right? There are 3 root letters and there is nothing mazid in this. This is, you all must know that this is from family number 1. Lam, Jeem are the root letters, nothing extra, only going to go to mujarrad. Okay? There is nothing extra. Keep that in mind, inshallah. Atuf and nufur can be the masadar. Yamshi, Yamshi is going to be, and we have covered this Yamshi, I think. Now I'm reminded of that, we have covered it. It is from Daraba family. Masha, Yamshi, family 1, nothing extra, Daraba family. Mukibban. Again, this word, we have not covered this type of surf. Okay, can it be family 1? Mim Dhamma. When you have a word with mim dhamma in the beginning, and word could be possible as some file or maf'ul or zarf, can mim dhamma go to family 1? Ever go to family 1? The one who walks upside down. It is never going to go to family 1. It has to go to mazid fihi because of what? Why is it going to go to mazid fihi? There is a dhamma on meme. My dear students, do not forget these basic things, okay? The dhamma on the meme is going to make it go to mazid fihi. And there is, if kaf, ba, ba are the root letters. Kaf, ba, ba are the root letters. The words is like, it could be possibly, it's spelled differently because of how the word structure is. It's like Muslimun type of a thing. Okay, so no. There is no in any time when you have muallimun. Do you see the if it is from family 2? Do you see anything in addition to the lam here? You're not seeing the lam here, huh? Sister Azora, there is no lam then. This cannot be from family 2. There has to be something after this ba, which is acting as its lam kalima. This word has to go to family number 4, and we are going to inshallah learn soon all these mudafs. If you remember, I have gone over with you when ainul kalima and lamul kalima are same, what are those afal called? When your faul kalima has hamza, what are those afal called? Please go over those slides. Those are going to be very beneficial before we start learning the actual surf of that. So if I ask you, sisters, ahda, what is the surf of ahda? It's going to be ism tafdeel, and ism tafdeel only comes from family number 1, right? Keep that in mind, okay, inshallah. So with that, I will have to end the session, and for the next session, I would like you all to come prepared with a review of your istasna, your taqdeem wa ta'khir, and your i'rab of asmaul istifham, because I'm going to now quickly go over the review, and inshallah we are going to come back to the verses that we have already covered, and we will then see if we have missed something or what we needed to review more, inshallah. Okay, so with that, I will have to end the session. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear sisters. Take care.